Okay. So the first thing that I heard was the song Yesterday by the Beatles, specifically the line Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. I'm not a singer, so I'm not gonna pretend to be, but that was the line that came in. So I feel like we're having a roundabout moment. Things from the past are coming in and currently affecting you. And so it feels like there's a lot of noise outside, which means there's just a lot of noise that's coming in your life right now. And it's just like, why now? Why are you coming back? Why? And it kind of feels astrological in a way, and if you're not into that, then it's just patterns repeating and coming back. You know what I mean? But it does feel kind of written in the stars in the way of like, you have to face this again because for some reason this feels a part of your core identity. I'm specifically hearing. It feels like it's like teaching you something, and it's helping you get clear about something and helping you, I don't know, see the world in a different way, almost like see the world in a brighter way, if that makes sense. So it's not for nothing, but you're also like, why the F is this coming back into my life? Why? Years later, it seems like, why are we dealing with this again? Why is this person back in my life? Why are these things back in my life? Why am I being faced with this? Why am I being asked the same questions that I was back then? And it's like, you just gotta take it step by step. Like, you just gotta accept that these things are learning lessons and they're for your highest good. And I channeled this yesterday too, like, you're meant to be flying. You're meant to be flying. You're flying. But to fly, we need to make sure that we have every skeleton out of the closet. And we have every, was that the saying? I don't know. If I mess that up, let me know. I never know sayings. If you need to have like kind of your ducks in a row, all these sayings are coming in. Yeah, the universe like really wants you to be prepared for this next era of your life. And with that comes facing this again. Oh, but it feels exhausting. Like, I'm getting exhausted talking about it because it's like, really this again? Like, why are we doing this again? Why are we here again? I thought I was through this. I thought that I matured out of this. I thought that I got to a different stage in my life, and they're like, you did. But with that comes trusting yourself enough to believe that you are approaching this as a different person who has these new skills this time. You have the skills. You have grown. You need to see yourself like that. That's been a huge message too, of like, you need to see yourself. You need to look at yourself in the mirror. You need to see yourself and see how far you are and see how capable you are of all these things that you're being faced with. I don't know, I just heard like parents, so it might be like a parent situation too. I also feel like I wasn't congested before, but now I just feel so congested. Like there's some like clearing that needs to happen. There is some clearing. Also drinking water. That also is coming up. I just heard because like make sure make sure you're drinking water because the pixels, it's not the right word. The molecules, I don't know why they're saying pixels, molecules in the water like can recharge you. Also, like it might be helpful to be like have a cup of water and say amazing things into the water while you're while you're while you have the water in your hand. Like that could just be like a good practice for you right now, to just kind of like charge this up and then drink it in good energy. But make sure you're putting good energy into it to just like drink it and like feel and have that like merge with your body. I don't even know what they're getting into, but like that that's what they are suggesting to do. I don't know why they're saying pixels too. So for some reason pixels is relevant, so let me know if that's relevant for you. But yeah, trust yourself more than you are. You are ready. You are more ready than you think. Oh, this message really hits. Like you are more ready than you think. Oh, and it might have been causing like some fear. Like it might have been causing some fear, whatever this is, or some, yeah, distrust. We already talked about that, but like just this like questioning of who you are and what you stand for, and like if this is your right path, if you should just give up, if all these things are big questions that you either are having now or had before or like I'll have in the future. And they're like, yeah, you are ready. You are ready. You have to trust it. You have to trust that you are ready. You have to trust that you are more supported than the eye can see. You have to trust that you are a light worker, and that, oh my God, I just got like tingles when I said that you are here to bring the light. And you're not meant to get stuck in the darkness. And I'm even hearing like the darkness of like your cycles of like ways of thinking as well. You're not meant to get stuck in that. You're not meant to get stuck in that. You're truly here for the light and for bringing your own special spin to the world and like your life. I'm even hearing like you're kind of like, maybe quirky is the right word, or like you're just different. You're different than everybody, and in ways that's been such a struggle in your life, but then in ways that's like so amazing, and you need to start recognizing it. Like you need to start recognizing how amazing that is, and that it's okay to be different. It's okay to be who you are and bring that light to the world, because the world needs that. The world literally needs that. It needs it. It needs your specific light. Your community needs your light. The people that you're meant to impact need your light. It feels like you have to take some time to like love yourself, to like love who you've become, and to really like honor this new version of yourself that has made it past all of these obstacles and all the hardships. It really feels like there's been a lot of hardships. That makes me want to like take a breath, because it's just, there's a lot to process there, and you have been processing it, but it feels like there's still more to be uncovered, and that's why this thing is coming back. That's why this thing is coming back. Wow. That's why this thing is coming back to face you right now, because there's more to be uncovered. You're ready for the next level. And if you just think about it like that, of like, okay, when this thing first appeared, I was here. And then it kind of went away. Then I kind of didn't think about it for a while. Then I ignored it. And then I grew, and then I grew, and then I grew, and then I grew. And now I'm here, and this thing is hitting me again. And I get to take all these tools that I learned within this period of time and all this growth that I had and face it in a different way. And that's why it's coming back, because there's still more to unearth. And it's almost like you have to prove to yourself that you are able, you are worthy, you can do this. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. And that belief is gonna power you so much. That belief that you are going to build within yourself as you face this is going to literally power you so much. It's like what's going to fuel you into this level up that you're going into. It's what's going to fuel you. Wow. It's like I want to smile so much because I'm like, I see the progress that you made. I've seen everything, but then also I just feel the exhaustion. I feel the exhaustion because you're like, no, like, I literally went through this. Why am I going through this? I feel that. I feel that. Oh my gosh. I literally feel it. It's like I can, but I can see how amazing you're going to feel. And I just saw 11:11. I see it every single time. I'm like never looking at the clock, and then right when it turns 11:11, I'm looking at the clock or like the timestamp. But yeah, it's like frustrating, but it's literally, I see the journey. I see the journey. Like you, it's like a hero's journey. Like, oh, I have to, like, if you think about it like that, like I have to have one of these, like, these, I don't even know what the words are. Where they get to some conflict. That's a good way of explaining it. But you probably know the hero's journey, so. They get to some conflict, and it's like, ugh, that's so uncomfortable. Even as the viewer, it's uncomfortable. Even like for your guides, this is uncomfortable. But like we all know it's gonna get better. You know, we all know that the hero's gonna end up with the love of his life, or we all know that the hero's gonna end up saving his family, or, you know, I mean, I guess sometimes you don't know that, but whatever. It's like we all know that the hero is going to succeed in whatever thing he's trying to. I just got a flash of like Dune. Whatever thing he's trying to like do. Dune. And that's kind of how you have to think of yourself right now. Like, I'm just on the hero's journey. I'm just, you know, like, oh, this is just like another conflict, but I'm gonna be successful in the end. Like, I'm gonna be successful in the end. That's how you carry yourself. It's gonna feel a lot smoother. But I still keep coming back, and I want to empathize with you of like, it's annoying. It can be really annoying, and it can be really hard. And you're like, what is this again? Like, why are we doing this again? But just keep the hero's journey in your mind, and keep the idea that you have evolved, you have grown, you have become a different person, a person that has stepped more into themselves than ever before. And that is like one of the highest light frequencies. Authenticity is like one of the highest light frequencies. And so you have stepped into that. So don't forget that, because that past version was not in this energy. And that past version needed so much help. But it's kind of like you have to own your wisdom. You have to own your wisdom now. Like, it's like lifetimes of wisdom that you are accessing, but also you have to own like just the wisdom that's come from this path of you facing these things that you didn't want to face, that you maybe didn't want to acknowledge. You faced it. You have looked it right in the eyes and just been like, okay, I'm here for it. I'm ready to receive the guidance. I'm ready to receive the answers. And I'm ready to acknowledge this. And that past version of you wasn't. They weren't. They didn't have the motivation, they didn't have the willpower, they also didn't have the like hindsight that you have now, of like, oh yeah, if I had worked through that then my life kind of would have been a bit easier. But now you have that of like, oh, I can't ignore this. I can't ignore this. I already did that. I can't ignore it. But it's a journey. This message felt like very, like I can feel how frustrating it is. So I'm here with you and I'm sending you all the light. Thank you for bringing your light. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.